Come back to here. We have a return to despair. As you can see, Ryoko is part of like the stupid. See, Ryoko is now part of the family because we have a dead person. Yes, so we slowly add these people.
Oh.
They're contemplating their lives. Okay. Death, what are you doing here? Natsuko goes to bed. No, we need to do a storyline thing first. What are you two doing? What do you want?
Dude looks really weird in this game.
Okay, I'm trying to record
No,
something.
you accidentally.
Go away! Go on! Shoot! And, anyways. Hiro, come on. It's Hiro, Natsuko. Time to do a storyline thing. Why is she going to sleep in her, like, pretty sure that's Misaki's room? Let's claim this bed. Okay. Then Hiro goes to talk to her.
Turful perpanak.
Good
Kirashi
friends.
abasrane. Subao. Yaonim yan.
So Precious. Yes. So basically, he's like, they think they're the only ones in each other in their lives that they love each other. So they're like, okay, even though we've only met like a few days ago, if we both get out of your life, we marry. Okay, that's basically what happened. Okay, Fujiga.
Oh.
Precious. Precious children. Yes, precious children.
With dinner.
Stop trying to go to bed. Okay, she has to sleep. Okay, you can't. Okay, fine, Natsuko, I'll let you go to sleep.
The base. Too late, friendship.
No, let's just have everybody else do their things.
So.
Yeah. Just leave, Grim. Nobody wants to talk to you. Yeah, go away. No Monokuma would make good friends with the Grim Reaper. It's time for the trial. Ignore all the horrible stats and food. It's been taking me like so long just to get everybody in here. Michi, sit down. Sit down, boy. Boy, sit down. No. What are you guys doing? You can't leave. Just sit. Sit. Children, sit. No, children. Fine, I'll do it like this. Fine, you children are just so irritating. Why are children so darn disobedient? Anyways, Monokuma explains the rules of the trial. You guys gotta figure out who the killer is. Get it right, and the killer gets punished. Get it wrong, everybody but the killer gets punished, and the killer goes 3. Blah, blah, blah. That's normal. I don't care that you have to pee Misaki. Okay, anyway. So let's go. Okay, so Misaki says, let's go over the evidence, shall we? Let's see. The victim is Ryoko Matsuyama, the ultimate actress. The cause of death was a blunt force trauma to the head by some sort of glass object, like the glass object. And then Ryoko says, what object? What was the object? I forget. And then, no, I did not ask for Michi. I asked for Misaki. The object was the broken beer bottle next to Ryoko's body. Okay. Ignore the maniacal laughing in the background. My brother's being stupid. I think Hiro is the killer, screamed Kazumi. Why would Hiro be the killer? That's some stupid assumption. I don't get it, Kazumi. Well, Duh! Of course he's the killer. Wasn't he getting you a bottle of wine? Freaking Samuru! Fine, you can't participate. Fine, whatever. Wasn't he getting you a bottle of wine before, giving you a bottle of beer before? And there was still like alcohol in that broken bottle? That means that he got you the beer, but used it to kill Ryoko before you got it. He got it to you, and he claimed he just dropped it. He dropped it. What kind of lame excuse is that? Hiro is obviously the killer. But you knew about him getting the beer for Natsuko. That means more people knew about it. So it doesn't necessarily mean that Hiro was the killer. It could also mean that someone tried to set him up, you know? That Michi said with a look of thought in his face. Besides, that's not all I have. Not only is it obviously him, but also he would have to kick her ankle to be able to get her down close enough. Because he's only 4'2". She's 7'8". He's a lot smaller than her, and he would have to kick her down to be able to whack her upside the head. You guys are all stupid, Natsuko yelled. Because anyone would have to do that. As you said, she's 7'8". Nobody is as tall as that. Everyone would have to knock her over. That doesn't prove Hiro is the killer. What are you, an idiot? Stop saying stupid things, Kazumi, and say something worthwhile. Excuse me? What do you mean, start saying something worthwhile? I'm giving up evidence. Kazumi, you were the last one to see Ryoko. So that means it's a possibility that you killed her. You said she went into the art room that saw it holding an object. You don't know what that object is, right? Nope. And she denied she denied me saying, oh, it's nothing. That's stupid. She's stupid. Oi, Kazumi, don't you ever think about why she had an object? And is some object at the scene, because that might figure out something. Like it's an object that the killer would want and had to kill it for it. If they killed Ryoko for the object, it wouldn't be at the crime scene, dummy. Shut up, Kazumi. Nobody wants to hear you run your teenage wannabe mouth. How dare you mother... Everyone, calm down. There's obviously something we need to figure out. Is there anything about Ryoko that somebody knows that the rest of us don't? Because that might be able to figure out who the killer is. None of us really know anything about her. She usually kept to herself. And she didn't really do anything. She's just a tall stick. I can't believe that anybody would put her on camera. I don't want to sound like one of those weird teenagers who judge everybody. I honestly am surprised that she would be considered an actress. I don't know if she's not even in really good shape. You know what? I'm starting to agree with Kazumi's statement, because it seems pretty obvious. It's a pretty easy thing to assume. Although Michi is right, it is an easy thing. It seems like an obvious setup. Maybe too obvious. Maybe Hiro really is the killer. Don't say stuff like that, Four Eyes! Seriously? You're doing that insult? Come on, everybody uses that insult. If you're gonna try to insult me, start trying. You should probably keep your mouth shut, Tiny. Oh, I will destroy you! Well, if there's no proof it's anybody else, we should just put it to a vote, Pato said stubbornly. Because there's no other evidence. It's obvious that Hiro's our killer. Is there any proof that it's anybody else? Not really, Michi said. There's only a possibility of being at somebody else. But if there's no real evidence other than the theories, then I guess we should put it to a vote. If you want to split it between Hiro and Kazumi, then do that. I don't see what else we can do.
All right, everybody, it's time to vote. Lock in your votes and let's see if you're right or wrong.
Everybody locked in their votes. 14 people voted for Hiro and 7 people voted for Kazumi.
Looks like the majority of you got it right. The killer is the ultimate brewer, Hiro Ohno!
Hiro, why would you kill Ryoko Matsuyama? Natty, guy, I am so sorry. There's something that only I know about Ryoko. She's not the ultimate actress. She's the ultimate serial killer. I killed her to protect you all. I am so sorry. Everybody but Monokuma gasps. She's a serial killer? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I won't believe it. I won't believe it. I won't believe it. I won't believe it. I won't. Natsuko kept repeating to herself that she could not believe and would not believe that Hiro killed Ryoko. Then eventually she just started crying.
All right, everybody, you know what time it is. It's punishment time!
Characters, do what you're supposed to. Characters, do what you're supposed to. No. Hold on. Natsuko began screaming at Monokuma. Why must you do this? Characters. She began screaming at Monokuma, saying, I can't believe you. I can't believe you made him kill her. I did not make him kill her. He killed her on his own. I just had the reason to kill. She's like, I will not believe such horrible reasoning. You made him kill her. I did not. Anyways, it's punishment time. Come on, it's time to execute Hiro for his actions. Before Hiro was about to get executed, he looked at Natsuko and said, I'm so sorry. They both were crying intensely. Ignore the cause of death here. I'm pretty sure this is dying right now. Why isn't it working? I was trying to make him die. Why isn't it working? Fine, I'll just make him die the normal way. There we go. Hiro is executed. Right there. Boom. Hiro is dead. And Natsuko has no idea. She's talking to Fujiko as Hiro is dead. No, Hiro's dead now. How sad. How unfortunate. There we go. That is the end of chapter 1. See what happens in chapter 2. And props to everybody who got it. See you guys next time.